Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope everything's good wherever you are. Guys, another epic, long live stream. One that went on for very, very long. And one that was actually, one that I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed again. Another was about 4 hours and almost 5 hour live stream, and the live streams are, we're doing a long live streams. We need to cut them down a little bit. But yeah, that was a long live stream, but yeah, that sometimes when you're enjoying talking about boxing and you've got nothing else better to do, you might as well just carry on talking about it, which I really enjoyed. And I always enjoy speaking to you guys. Well, we're roughly about 2:30 right now, and I'm recording a video. I promised that I was going to do a video about Ryan Garcia, and I'm really excited about, if you guys mentioned it. Smash the like button in this video, guys. Let's get the like button. Let's get those likes up. Whenever we do a live stream, smash the like button, guys. It doesn't take a lot for you guys to smash the like button, but it means so much to the live stream because it gets more people get notified, and the live stream goes basically gets out there to more people. So do me a favor, guys, and on this video and all my videos, if you smash the like button, I'd really appreciate it. It means a lot. It really helps the algorithm if you smash the like button. So like if there's like 300-400 people watching this, it takes you like 2 seconds to smash the like button, but it makes such a big difference to me. So yeah, please smash that like button and let's get these likes up. But yeah, talking about Ryan Garcia, I'm really looking forward to Ryan Garcia's future. I actually think I agree with Ray that there's something there, but don't know whether he can put everything together to be that fighter that he needs to be to beat some of the top guys. And there's something there. Ray's right. He is very fast. He has got power. And Ray said he's got good footwork. I would slightly disagree. I think he's a bit flat-footed, Ryan Garcia. I think he makes a lot of mistakes. As Ray said, he goes back in straight lines and gets clipped. That's never. I think Keith Thurman did that against Manny Pacquiao when he got put on his backside. That's a no in boxing. That's a no in boxing. Kid Galahad did that against Kiko Martinez and he got flattened. If Ryan Garcia can put it all together. Listen, by the way, the Cruz fight's a really good fight. It's a very tough fight. Very tough fight, because especially for a guy that's gone through what he's gone through, then to come back in a fight like that, you've got to give Garcia a lot of respect if they do take that fight. Now, I heard in the live stream that the contracts are going back and forth, so it looks like it's quite serious. A lot of people don't think that Ryan Garcia is going to go anywhere near Isaac Cruz. If he does, you've got to give him credit, and I personally think he can win the fight, but it's a dangerous fight. Because if Ryan Garcia goes in there and he isn't able to get Isaac Cruz out of there, which is a possibility because Gervonta couldn't, then Isaac Cruz can drag him into a place where could drag him into a very dark place, somewhere where Ryan doesn't want to be, And if Ryan isn't the fighter, isn't a warrior, isn't all of that stuff, which he probably well is. He's got, Ryan's got a good amateur career. He's had a decent career, He's not a poor fighter. He's had a very good amateur career. So he is a guy with pedigree. But Isaac Cruz, a fighter like that, he's the type of fighter where he could drag you somewhere very horrible. And if you haven't got the heart, you're not going to be able to overcome it. I'm not going to say Isaac Cruz is like Maidana, but he could become a bit like that for Ryan Garcia. He's going to put a lot of pressure on him, and he's got a very solid chin, and a lot's going to be tested in that fight. There's going to be a lot, we're going to see whether Ryan has the minerals. But Ryan can also make a statement, and what I mean by that is Gervonta had a very tough fight with him. If Ryan goes in there and absolutely blows away Isaac Cruz, Ryan makes a statement to world boxing that this guy's for real. He can make a serious... And listen, he did that kind of with Luke Campbell, but Luke Campbell was on the way out. Luke Campbell also didn't have the killer instinct. And for me, it was kind of like brilliant matchmaking from the Garcia, the Golden Boy camp. I think it was brilliant matchmaking because I don't really think Campbell he's not a big puncher. Although we put Garcia down, I don't think Campbell's a big puncher, and he's not really got that killer instinct. He's more of a boxer, Campbell. Looks to box and outbox you. At world level, Campbell hasn't really got the pop to hurt these guys at 135. Hence why Garcia was to get through that. And Ray made a good point that if Gervonta Davis was to hurt Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis will end the fight. He won't get through. He won't get through the round. And that's the problem that he'll have. And Isaac Cruz may be the same, because Isaac Cruz got decent power. But Isaac Cruz is going to be on Ryan Garcia. If he hurts him, he's going to be on top of him, you know. That's a very, very tough fight. And like I said, you've got to give Ryan Garcia credit for taking that fight. I think it's got to the point where Ryan needs a test now. He needs to be tested. We need to see if Ryan is the goods. And he needs to be put in with someone that's credible, that's a top name. And Isaac Cruz would definitely fit that bill. It's just whether it's too risky, whether you'd give him a tune-up before a fight like that. But then I think they're probably thinking it's time for, you know, for the stabilizers to come on and we just start chucking him in there. Because I think he's got to be not far away from a Gervonta Davis. Like I said on the live stream, if they're thinking about making the Cruz fight, why not just make the Gervonta Davis fight? Because surely that makes more sense. Because that's a tough fight. Anyway, so with Isaac Cruz, you're not going to get paid that much compared to what you would get with Davis. And it's a high risky fight. So it's kind of high risk, low reward. Whereas Davis is, for me, Davis is high risk and high reward. So that makes a lot of sense. And if you win that, it takes your career to a next level. You're a superstar, basically. By beating Isaac Cruz, you're not going to be a superstar, but you're going to announce yourself and you're going to announce that you're there. You need to be respected. Because at the end of the day, Isaac Cruz did lose to Gervonta Davis. He didn't win that fight. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. For me, it's very tough. I would love to think that that fight gets made next. Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis. But it's not going to happen. We know it's not going to happen. You know, they've been trying to make that fight for a while now, and it just doesn't seem like, you know, they're able to make it. So, you know, I think we're going to have to stick by Isaac, or, you know, probably take Isaac Cruz. I think Cruz is a very, very tough fight. Hence why I just think that they should put him in with Gervonta Davis. But like I said, Ryan could make a serious statement here. If he beats Isaac Cruz in good fashion, knocks him out, stops him, you know, something that Gervonta couldn't do, then Ryan would be making a massive statement in world boxing. And listen, Ryan, as Little Penny pointed out, could be a mega superstar. He could be the next mega superstar because he has a huge, huge fan base and he's already got a huge following on social media. This guy could be massive. I just have an asterisk next to his name because, as I said on the live stream, when we saw De La Hoya with the eye test, when we first saw him, he was special. Ryan Garcia, for me, isn't that guy at this particular point, but he may well be. He may prove to be over time, you know, but at this particular moment, the reason why I can't say he's going to be like De La Hoya, because I'm not sure he has that kind of ability. And that's only going to be proven by him in the ring. And the fact that he's not fighting as regular, you know, that's gonna affect him, because when you're young, you need to be fighting as much as possible. These are your years where you need to, you know, make a name for yourself. You know, Ryan should be fighting regular, making a name. Like, these are the type of fights that Isaac Cruz, this is the type of fight where, and what we got to understand is Isaac Cruz is somebody that people were saying was a cherry pick for Tank. And all of a sudden he gives Tank a good fight, and now he's become this, you know, elite fighter. He's not. But going off that performance, if that same Isaac Cruz turns up against Ryan Garcia, which I think he will, it's a very tough fight. Basing on the fact, styles make fights. So just because Gervonta had trouble with Isaac Cruz, Ryan might deal with him swifter, or Ryan might just get blown away. Who knows? But Isaac Cruz is a tough fight. And Leonard Ellaby said that there's no way that, you know, Ryan is going to go anywhere near Isaac Cruz. So, like I said, it's an opportunity for Ryan Garcia to make a statement. to make a serious statement. If Ryan goes in there and destroys Isaac Cruz, then people have to start taking him seriously, right? People are going to start saying, whoa, this guy could beat Tank. You know, so like I said, and listen, Ryan could beat Tank. I just don't know whether he can put it all together with the ability that he's got and all the skills that he has, whether he can all put that together in order to follow the game plan to beat someone like Gervonta Davis. Does he have the power? And Ryan does have good power. Does he have the power to hurt Gervonta? Gervonta's got a fairly solid chin. You know, he hasn't really shown any signs of having a weak kind of chin. Whereas Ryan, on the other hand, has been down against a guy that's not really a puncher. So can he take what Gervonta is going to dish out? I don't know. There's a lot of question marks for Ryan Garcia. He's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. He's got ability. But I just think there's fighters out there that I don't know. Like, if I was Ryan and his team, rather than fighting Isaac Cruz, I would look to put an offer and try to get that Kambosos fight, even if he means going to Australia. Because, fights like Isaac Cruz is tough. And you're not going to gain a lot. Imagine if Ryan Garcia fights Kambosos and beats Kambosos and becomes undisputed champion. You know, you've got a king. You've got a star. But again, you've got to look at it. Once you become undisputed, then you're going to have to fight all the top guys. You know, you're going to be expected to fight all the top guys. You can't cherry pick. You're going to have mandatories. You're going to have all of that. Whereas Golden Boy might think that Ryan Garcia needs to be built up properly because they see... When they see Ryan Garcia, they see dollar signs because Ryan Garcia is so marketable and has the potential to make so much money for Golden Boy because he could be a mega superstar, like a mega star. Ryan Garcia, if he does have the goods and he has the ability, Ryan Garcia has the capability of being a mega star. Hence why Golden Boy want to make sure they get it right. And that's why they don't just want to throw him in with Haney. They don't want to throw him in with these guys because they know that Ryan Garcia has the capability of being a mega star. So they want to make sure that they get everything right when it comes to Ryan Garcia. And I get that. I totally get that. But I just think eventually you're going to have to come to a point where you're going to have to put him in the deep end. And Isaac Cruz is a tough fight. Kambosos would be a tough fight. Gervonta would be a tough fight. But I would also look at this stage that every fight's going to be tough at that kind of level. So you might as well just do it for all the marbles. You know, I would definitely look for a Kambosos Gervonta fight over Isaac Cruz because Isaac Cruz is just going to be as tough. Isaac Cruz is going to be tough. And he could lose that fight. And then, you know, where does that leave Ryan? So this is what I'm saying. I think if he's going to gamble, he might as well gamble for a lot. He might as well gamble where he could become, where the risk is high, but the reward is also high. With the Cruz fight, the risk is high, but the reward is not very high. Because what does he gain from winning that fight? I don't think he gains a lot. I don't think he wins a lot, you know, by winning that fight. Now with Kambosos undisputed champion, you become undisputed. I mean, you become a champion that's got all 4 belts or got 3 belts and 1 disputed. But whatever, he'll become a star. He'll become the main man in the division. So this is why I'm saying I think if he's going to gamble, he might as well gamble big. And that's why I think if Golden Boy should put a huge offer together to try fight Kambosos. If, you know, he hasn't already struck a deal with Lomachenko or Devin Haney, which there obviously talks about it. I think plus Kambosos might also take the Ryan Garcia fight because he may look at Ryan and think Ryan's a big payday and it's quite an easy fight for me. That's the way Kambosos might look at Ryan Garcia. And Ryan Garcia, he'll look at it, well, it's a big fight. It's an opportunity for me to win belts and become a star, become the best lightweight in the world. So I think if I was Golden Boy, rather than put him in with Isaac Cruz, which is going to be a tough fight anyway, why not just put him in against Kambosos? You know, you could arguably say Cruz is just as tough as Kambosos. So I don't know. I think he needs to be matched right, matched smartly. I would love to see Ryan Garcia tested against Isaac Cruz. If I have to push and be pushed in that fight, and I said on the live stream that Cruz could knock Ryan Garcia out, I'm gonna go and say, and I'm not sure about Ryan Garcia, but the prediction I'm gonna make is this: I think Ryan Garcia will knock out Isaac Cruz. I think Ryan Garcia has the style, the hand speed, the power to hurt Cruz. He'll be a lot taller, a lot bigger. And I think he has an opportunity. I think he could stop him. I think he could stop him and make a statement. But if obviously Golden Boy are going to do what they're going to do, and it looks like the fight's very close to be, sealed, I would look for a bigger fight where Ryan can gain a lot more. But again, maybe at this point they want to put him in with Cruz, and then after that, maybe they'll put him into a much bigger fight. Let's see. But leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. Do you think Ryan Garcia beats Isaac Cruz? Leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.